But we move to the Philippines capital now, one of those sprawling, dense urban centres of the world. In fact, Manila is home to nearly 12 million people, many of whom live in poor, even dangerous conditions. So local authorities have a plan: relocate the shantytown residents and offer them a new chance in life. Margaret Ortigas has that story.
Coming home has never felt so good for 53-year-old Flor Casipit. It's the first time she's ever lived in a proper house, she says, with walls, a ceiling, and even a door.
The
house we used to live in was near the river. It wasn't made of stone. The top parts were all just scraps of wood patched together. Every time it rained, we feared our house would get swept away.
But the Casipits aren't afraid anymore. Like thousands of other people from their old neighborhood, they got $400 from the government to move here and begin a new life. They were even helped to find ways to earn a living, like taught how to run a store or work with their hands. Some 19,000 people live in this government-built community just on the outskirts of Manila. All of them informal settlers or squatters moved here from areas within the city that were considered hazardous, like shantytowns underneath bridges or by riverbanks which now flood when it rains. The goal is to move more than 500,000 people into similar neighborhoods by 2016. But it hasn't been so easy. Many areas are still waiting to get water and electricity, which the private sector has to provide. And some people return to their old communities, feeling they might earn a better wage on more familiar ground, while others, wary of change, choose to stay put. But the government says it will not allow things to remain as they are.
At first, definitely we had problem regarding the movement of these families. However, when we do the intensive social preparation, everything goes well.
The government says it's about giving them something to call their own and helping them take ownership of their lives. After decades living as informal settlers, officials in Manila hope they've given them somewhere they can formally call home.